Hi guys, Ian here, and this is the CVJ Vivian. It is a single dynamic driver IEM and is very budget friendly. So $18 for these pair of printed edition. Okay, you can see the face plate is printed. The standard edition is just $15 for the package that you see here. So it's very budget friendly. So if you're interested to find out more, do check out the unaffiliated link down in the description below. So let's cut to the chase. I think this is pretty straightforward. I'll just go straight into all the accessories and how it sounds, and you guys can make an informed decision. This is the retail box that it comes in. Very nice standard box for $18, and there's some specifications, so let me read that out to you. The sensitivity is 95 dB, impedance is 22 ohms, and the frequency range is 20 to 20,000 hertz. You get the user guide and warranty card. You get a Velcro strap for your cable. You get 3 different size of ear tips, one type, 3 different sizes. So I've been using the medium, and you get this cable. So this is a braided cable, 2-core cable, and that is terminated. The one that I got is terminated with the 3.5, but you can actually disconnect the termination and change out the termination to something else. I'm not too sure if they have USB-C or 4.4. This I got to check out with them, but I'm sure if this can be disconnected, you can change it to 4.4 or USB-C. Right, and it's a fabric cable, so very nice, soft and pliable, and very smooth to the touch. You know, it's for a change in terms of silicone cable and fabric cable. This is much more skin friendly, right? It comes with a chin slider as well. Chin slider is a little bit loose, I would say. You know, it's like a ball that moves around, but it does tighten it when the earphones are in my ear. The version I got comes with a microphone and play pause button, so if you want to control your music, you can, and also you can answer your phone calls with this button here, and with the microphone. Okay. And ear hooks are a little bit on the stiffer side, I would say. If they use a softer silicone, I would say this would be a good addition to it, but it's actually pretty stiff. Alright, so let's now talk about the design and build quality of this IEM. Now there are 2 versions. One is the printed version, and the other is the non-printed version. Now this printed version is pretty unique. The faceplate has got this 3D print of the Vivian in front, and it's textured and it's raised. As you can see, it's 3D printed. It's not normal UV printed. Alright, there's some thickness to it, so it's actually pretty unique, and it's textured. You can feel the texture and the raised parts of the print itself. So pretty unique print. The standard version doesn't have this, so, and it's only a few dollars more, so I do recommend to get the printed version, and it looks really nice and unique. Other than that, the shell is pretty standard. It's a medium-sized shell, and it's got a fin on top, the inner shell, and it's smoked, so you can partially see the inside of the IEM itself. You can see the single dynamic driver. The nozzle is part of the shell itself, and is finished off with the perforated filter. Alright, so in terms of design, the build quality is pretty standard for 18 bucks. I'm not picking on this. In terms of fit and comfort, they fit me really well. In fact, I can sleep with this, right? So for IEMs that I can sleep with, well, it says a lot because it's really comfortable to put in my ear. It doesn't give me any pain or any fatigue, and even if I press on it, it doesn't give me any pain, and it's very comfortable to wear. So yeah, and it gives me a very good seal after it goes into my ear. So pretty good size and, you know, fit for my ears. Now let's talk about the sound. First, let's talk about the drivability for this, and it's very easy to drive. I used it with my M15s, and it's at 30% volume, so it's a pretty easy IEM to drive. I used it my iPhone, tablets, Android phone, PC and Mac, all could drive this IEM. But the recommended gear to go with this IEM is warm sounding gear. So you have any gear that sounds warm, then this is a good match with this Vivian IEM. Now let's talk about the technical performance of this. Okay, 18 bucks. All right, just bear in mind this is 18 bucks. Okay, resolution for this is all right. It's not the cleanest, it's not the clearest, it's just average. Okay, soundstage is actually quite average as well. It's not the widest, it's not the most transparent soundstage, but I would say it's pretty natural sounding, a bit narrow at times depending on track. The details on this is not fantastic. It's not a detail monster, and overall sound separation is also not fantastic, right? So again, back to the price point is 18 bucks. All right, so I would say it's average in terms of the technical performance of these IEM. Now in terms of tone and timbre, this is warm, fun, casual sounding IEM. So if you're a beginner, this would be a very good fit for you, right? And it sounds very warm, okay, and fun and very casual. Okay, now in terms of the sound signature, let me post my graph somewhere up here so you guys can see. So as you can see, it's really fun. All right, it's a bass cannon. So if you are a bass head, do get this. Even if you are a seasoned hobbyist, get this because it gives you a lot of bass, and the bass is really overwhelming. It's a overwhelming bass. The sub bass is like 5 to 6 dB above the Harman, and the rumble is just earth shaking. It's very thick. It's so immersive kind of sub bass, and is so extended as well. So yeah, the bass of this is just overwhelming. The mid bass is very punchy, very impactful, and that impact also creates the vibration and the rumble as well. So together with the rumble and the impact, you get a bass that is just overpowering type of bass. In my opinion, very suitable for EDM, electronic music, trance, techno, those kind of music suits this earphone very well. As for the lower mids are actually forward as well. So male vocals tend to sound better and more forward on these IEMs. Female vocals, they tend to sound a little bit shy, but they also have that sparkle, but still it's not as clean, right? The sound is not as clean as some other IEMs that I have, which is not so bass heavy. Instruments tend to sound veiled as well by the bass. It's expected because you have so much bass, you can hardly hear any of the details, and it may be distorted as well even if you have the details. Okay, now in terms of pinna gain, it's actually pretty energetic, not too harsh, not too in your face, so it's just nice, quite harmonious, and overall I would say, yeah, it's a pinch too intense, right? But for the songs and the tracks that you listen on this IEM, which is EDM, techno, trance, you want that intensity, right? So the actually the pinna gain is just nice. Now in terms of treble, it's bright but not harsh and not sibilant. So it's got that sparkle there. It's energetic kind of treble, at the same time it's bright. Cymbals, hi-hats, claps, triangles, they sound really energetic on this, and the sparkle and the shimmer is there, and you get good emotional response from there, especially if you listen to EDM, trance, techno, they have that hi-hats and the claps, and that's really engaging as well. And at the same time, it's not sharp, it's not sibilant. If you look at the 8K hertz region, they dip it down, so you don't hear that sharpness and that sibilance, and which is a good thing. You can listen to your tracks, your EDM, your trance, and hit bob for the rest of the night if you choose to. And if you look at the tail end of the treble, which is the air, is actually quite cut off, just a little bit unnaturally cut off. I mean, it peaks back up a little bit, but the air is a little bit short-lived, I would say. So it's a little bit unnatural, so it's not a very extended treble, in my opinion. But yeah, that's the only gripe I have about this IEM. Other than that, is a bass cannon, in my opinion, when I listen to my tracks, and overall, yeah, a V-shaped tuning. Alright, so that's the tuning of this CVJ Vivian, and this is very suitable for trance, heavy metal, techno, EDM, anything that has got bass, and also R&B. This is very suitable for R&B, but male vocals would shine on this. Female vocals would sound a little bit veiled by the bass, but I guess it's the R&B kind of, you want that rumble, right, for R&B. So it sounds really good for this genre of music. It's not really suitable. In fact, it's not suitable for classical or female vocals or instruments. And yeah, I think it's too much bass for that. You can EQ it, but I would rather not EQ it. But yeah, the main thing I would say is suitable for beginners. If you're on a budget or you haven't tried an IEM before, this would be a very good start. Beginner IEM is very casual sounding, is fun, it's thick, it's got that very thick low end sub bass and mid bass, which everybody loves. Everybody loves bass, and then you can start off with that. And this is budget friendly. It's only $18 for this IEM. So yeah, I do recommend it for beginners. For avid amateurs, I guess you can add this to your collection, but I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't, because I'm more of a bassless kind of guy. So I prefer less bass. But this is really a bass cannon, and it will really rattle your brains. Alright, so that's it for my thoughts and opinions about this Vivian from CVJ. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name's Ian. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.